back to another video on ASA Official PVE. Today I want to share my 10 useful tips for ASA. Console is almost releasing, so this is the perfect time. I wish I could share all my tips with y'all, but I'd probably be talking for a straight week. So I'll be sharing 10 tips that I personally find very useful. We start at tip number 10. When you find a base spot on Official PVE where you want to build, keep an eye out for drops around it. You will not be able to build close to these drops. As you can see, my foundation won't be placed and I get a little error on top of my screen. The radius isn't super big, as you can see by this thatched foundation and pillar, but it's definitely something to keep in mind. Tip number 9. When you level your character to at least 430 health, you will not die of fall damage. Doesn't matter how high up you are. This is convenient for server crashes or game crashes, or if you just press the wrong key. Tip number 8. If you played ASC, you probably will remember letting your raw meat almost spoil and then split it all in your inventory. In ASA there's a faster way if you have a toilet. Put your meat in the toilet, sit down, do your thing, and of course don't forget to flush. Check your meat again and it will all be spoiled. Tip number 7. Dung beetles got an improvement. You can enable them to collect poop for you. They even collect when they're over encumbered. So you can keep them on wandering to make you that precious fertilizer for your garden. And a little bit of oil while you're at it. No need for multiple dung beetles, one will be enough. Tip number 6. Oviraptors also got an improvement. You can enable them to collect eggs for you. Unfertilized, fertilized, or both. This will improve your kibble farm or your breeding lines. Tip number 5. Pelagornis is great for gathering organic poly. Fly your Pelagornis to a Karuku spot and start munching away. The full-grown Karukus give less organic poly than the babies do. The adults give around 10 to 20 poly, while the babies give about 50 to 80 organic poly. The next tips will be about tech structures. Tip number 4. A small tech door can fit in any structure. Are you still in a thatch base, but you traded for a tech door? You can already use it. Tip number 3. In ASA, generators work a little different. There's no need for cables on a normal generator either. The range of the generators is already set, and I'll show you the range of the tech generator. It's pretty big. We currently have 141 element in there, and the generator will show that this will run for 106 days. Every structure that needs fuel will show you how long it will run for. Tip number 2. You can now start boss fights from your transmitter. Very useful since there is no cryopods at the moment. In the transmitter you can also see what you need for each boss to start it. Tip number 1. In ASC we only had one size teleporter. In ASA we have 3 different sizes. But good news, you can teleport even the biggest creatures through the small teleporter. Just make sure there is some foundations around it where the tame can stand on, and you can teleport them. Even a Karcher, a Bronto, or a Rhino. I hope this video was useful. Like I said, there is loads of tips to talk about, but I wanted to share the ones I personally found very useful. Don't forget to like, comment, or even subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.